Hi, hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing, man? It's Joe D. And real quick, man, I finally and I'm down to kind of like right here on my new Sonic Dill Pickle Slushy, and I kind of let it melt a little bit because I'm not real big on slushies. I thought it was going to be more of the, I guess, an icy. I don't know, just something more. What's the one where it's more like just not so fine, the ice not so fine like that. But in any case, I thought it was going to be a little different, but as far as the ice consistency, but it's no, it's truly a slushy. So um let me show you a picture of when I first got home with it, when I first bought it. I have a picture on my Facebook page, on the Jody Reviews Facebook page. So here's mine when I first got it. So that's what it looked like right there, in the cup. You know what I'm saying? That they give you at Sonic. Um, did a little searching on it. Here's a little the a little article from when it first launched. June 11th of 2018 of this year. So now, actually today it's a month old exactly at the time that I'm doing that. I didn't realize this. This one's from bustle.com. And then from delish.com, they have a better picture of it here in a glass, and you can kind of get an idea of the color. It is, and it looks exactly like dill pickle juice. And it's so I'll show you what I have left. There's still some slushy in there. I'll pour it in a glass here. Of course, I pour in a Budweiser glass because uh, it doesn't make a difference with Budweiser, right? I didn't want to use one of my good beer glasses for Christ's sake, so I use a Budweiser glass. So here's mine, and it still has some ice in there and stuff, some slushy, but I did want it a little more melted. I didn't want it so, because it was giving me a head rush. You know what I'm saying? So mm, I do kind of already have an opinion on it. For those of you that watch the Share a Beer show regularly, um, it it tastes a lot like that dill pickle soda I had. I forgot who made that dill pickle soda, but Bum from the show sent me that. He thought I might dig it, and I held on to it for a while before I actually reviewed it. Mm. This one though is a little bit more pickly, if you will, a little bit more dill pickle juicy. Um, it's it's tangy, it's salty, it's a little sour, and just a tad bit sweet. But it's that saltiness and that tanginess that keeps you, made it perfect. Actually, I had a burger with it and some tater tots because I like the tater tots. I kind of prefer the tater tots over the fries. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But I found it actually a nice pairing with a nice, and I didn't get a Sonic burger. This is what I did. I was jonesing a Carl's Jr. burger, so I went to Carl's Jr. and got a big fat stuff pouring out of it guacamole burger. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff pouring out of it. I mean, it had guacamole and just stuff oozing out of it. Perfect. Big char broiled burger. And then I liked that burger. That was a $9 burger too, just the burger by itself. I didn't get no fries, nothing, just the sandwich. I was like, dear God, that's an expensive burger. $9 that thing cost me. Wow. So be prepared. You go to Carlos Jr. Damn. I got the double meat. Hello. You see the size of me? Double meat. So I wanted that paired with this pickle slushy and the tater tots because I like the tater tots, and I did good this week with my uh, food eating. You know what I'm saying? So I did good with my diet, if you will. I'm not really on a diet, just kind of watching what I eating a little bit and then kind of splurge a little bit. So something like this is a splurge for me. I don't count the beer. The beer doesn't count. If you drink it fast enough, it doesn't count. Okay. But in any case, this is actually a really good pairing with a nice big juicy burger when it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But it's a trip, man, because it does have that real big pickle juice tanginess. Like it tastes literally like but it's a little more salty, and it's a little bit of that tanginess, that sour, and then just it's just sweet enough. It's not, I don't think it's overly sweet, but I don't eat a lot of salt, so I can taste salt in something right away. You know what I'm saying? And I that's kind of what catches me by surprise is that the salt. You know what I'm saying? But it makes sense because when you drink something that's salty, like you keep drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's actually not bad. Would I get it again? Eh, I don't really. It's hard for me to say because I don't really go to Sonic. I don't dislike Sonic. It's just not one of those. Do you call it a restaurant? Is Sonic a restaurant? What do you call it? Is it a store? Is it a restaurant? But Sonic's as controversial as the burgers it serves, right? Do you call a burger a sandwich or is it a burger, right? Like there's that whole controversy. So is Sonic a restaurant? A drive-in? A store? What do you call these things, right? Whatever it is. Some people call it Sonics. Do you know those people? Are those people in your life? Do we need to have a whole discussion about people that say Sonics? I'm gonna go down to the Sonics. The Sonics. Those are that's a whole other group of people, right? The Sonics. Do we know these people? Hey, you know these people. You know those people. You should have a whole discussion about them, right? Yeah, this is it's tough to follow this with like an imperial stout. I'm telling you right now. You could actually, you know what? If you had a nice not a crazy imperial IPA, but maybe, something 50, 60 IBUs, it actually might not be a bad little. I bet you I got something right now. Hmm. I'd give it one thumb. You know what I'm saying? It's not a two thumb. I like the soda better. The soda because it had the carbonation, and this I would imagine that the mileage will vary on this because this is getting made by a person at Sonic, right? And it's a syrup, from what I understand. So your mileage may vary. So you can go to probably one Sonic, and whoever makes it is going to influence very strongly what you're drinking, right? So maybe this one's made stronger. Maybe one you have might be made weaker, and you're like, hey, that one's not so bad. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a lot of things. But all I can judge by is this particular one. I don't go to Sonic that much, like I was saying, and I really don't know why. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know why. I finished it. I'm still alive. I didn't die, and I'm not a dill pickle eater. I have to say that I'm not a person that see a big jar of dill pickles and I'm like, oh man, I gotta have a pickle. I've absolutely never been that person. I can eat a dill pickle, but I'm not one of those people that craves them, goes out of the way for them. I won't pull them out of a burger or something if they're already in there. My favorite pickles happens to be the bread and butter pickle. I like that tangy sweetness. Or if I'm going for relish, then oof, I just noticed that was about to fall. If I'm going for relish, then it's going to be sweet relish, not dill relish. You know, I'm more of a sweet than a sour person. So dill pickles ain't necessarily my thing, but this wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts about as quick as I can ever do it on that dill pickle slushy from Sonics, right? We know these people, right? What are we gonna do about these people? Right? We gotta talk about that on the next Share Beer Show. We host the Share Beer Show every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Check us out. And whenever I get around to doing a peer review, thank you to everybody that has emailed and contacted me. I appreciate all your support, man. Thank you so much. It's been pretty cool to be getting emails again from different breweries and stuff like that, man. It's awesome. I appreciate those partnerships, man. So yeah, keep sending the samples. That's awesome. So we'll see you guys, man. Let me know what you think about the dill pickle slushy, man, from Sonic, if you've had it, or if you've had. I've also had the pickle chicken from KFC. I've also had that. And one little secret about these things are syrups, and Sonic actually in one of their press releases put it out there that no charge, that you can get the pickle, I don't know what you call it, juice syrup, the pickle syrup in any drink. So let's say you were ordering a Coke and you're like, you know what, put a little dab of that pickle stuff in there, man. I want to have a pickle Coke. You could do that. You could put it into any of their drinks that they make. So that's a little secret if you didn't know that. KFC, I got the guy when I went to KFC. I'm not going to kill anything because I don't have a separate video for that. But when I went to KFC to try the pickle chicken, I was just going to get the sandwich. And I saw the sandwich was like $5 something. It was like $5. I don't know. It was this little damn sandwich too. I'm like, what? So I did not get the sandwich. when I walked, because I generally will walk inside. I generally, sometimes I do, but generally I don't go through a drive-through. I'll walk inside the restaurant, store, whatever you want to call these places. Well, inside there they have a thing of their, what is it, a 9-piece bucket? It's a smaller bucket, and maybe it's 6 or 7. I don't know. It's a smaller bucket, and they sell it for $10, $9.99, right? 8-piece. Maybe it's an 8-piece. In any case, the guy was willing to sell me that bucket and just put the pickle juice around it. You know what I'm saying? Because all it was a sauce, you know, and they just put the breaded piece of whatever chicken in there, and then there it is. So it wasn't a special batter or anything like that. It's just some sauce that they add to the extra crispy chicken. So if something's extra crispy, they'll add it. I don't know. Like I said, your mileage may vary. You might get a hard corner. No, we can only do it for the sandwich, or we can only do it for the tenders. You know what I'm saying? Well, in this case, I got the guy to do it with just that other. So it was like a better value, I thought. Instead of just getting one stupid little sandwich, I got like a mini bucket of chicken for $10 and just had him put the pickle juice on it, you know, sauce. But, you know, so I had it that way. I took it to work because I wanted more than just my opinion on it, right? That's kind of what I do with a lot of stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I get tons of different flavors of stuff, Oreos, all sorts of stuff. And the question I get asked a lot is, where in the hell do you get all the flavors, man? My latest flavor, Oreo, I just found this past Saturday was strawberry shortcake. You know, the ice cream on the stick, good humor, strawberry shortcake, that ice cream that comes on that stick with all the, I think it has coconut around it or something. It's that strawberry shortcake Oreos. So that was the latest. Those disappeared like that. So everybody must have liked them because they did. Sometimes I'll put a package there of Oreos and they stay there all day. Sometimes I put them there and they don't last 5 seconds. So that was one of the ones that lasted a little longer than 5 seconds. It lasted probably 5 minutes. But in any case, That's another little tip. So you might be able you might be able to talk your guy or your person at KFC. You might be able to talk them into just putting it on your chicken that you're already gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I get extra crispy anyway, so I was like, "Yo, can you just put it?" You know what I'm saying? Is it a sauce? He was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." You know, I'm like, "Dude, just pop with the chicken and we're good." Yeah, man, I'll do that. Screw it. You know, so because the special menu items for that are kind of expensive when you compare just getting a bucket of chicken or whatever you're going to get for your family or yourself. So that's a little tip in case you wanted to try. I thought the pickled chicken was actually really good. I would order that again. Um, you might try mixing it up. I ended up getting two of those small buckets. I got one just regular extra crispy and one with the pickle extra crispy, and they both disappeared just as quick. You know what I'm saying? I took them to work, like I said, and they both disappeared just as quick. Some people could not get over the fact that I said it was dill pickle, and they were like, "I am not trying that ever." I'm like, "What's the big deal? Like, would you eat a piece of chicken? Yeah. Would you eat a pickle with it? Maybe if you had pickles there. Well, then what the hell's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I thought it was a good pairing. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a decent pairing. The drinks, this especially the Sonic drink, I'm pointing to it like you can see it. I'm pointing to the empty glass and the empty cup, right? Like you can see them. But would I get the slush again? It's kind of a nostalgic thing. I'm probably not going to get it because I don't go to Sonic at all, hardly ever. Only when they do something special like this do I ever go to Sonic. I think the last time I went to Sonic, I don't know, they were selling, I happened to see a sign that they were selling, I think, 2 hot dogs for, they were selling hot dogs for $1, and that made me go down there and get 2 hot dogs. Other than that, this was the second time I've been to Sonic in 2018. That's it. Whoop. You know what I'm saying? I just don't go to Sonic. My mother, on the other hand, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But no, not me. I don't go to Sonic. So would I get it again? Not really. Tell you the truth. For one, it's kind of a nostalgic thing. Like, okay, I tried it, and then for another, I just don't go to Sonic. The soda that I had, I wish I could remember the manufacturer of that Dill Pickle soda. I just can't. It was a real plain looking bottle though, super plain, and I think it was literally just labeled Dill Pickle soda. That was actually good. I enjoyed the carbonation in it. It was more sweeter than this slushy was, but in a good way. It wasn't like this is making my teeth hurt sweet, or like I'm making a fur coat for my teeth type sweet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that sweet, but it was a good pleasant sweet with the carbonation was nice as well. Not quite as dill as this was. This was actually like drinking a little bit saltier pickle juice that happened to have a little sweetener to it. Maybe it was because I let it melt a little bit. For me, it wasn't a good sample while it was still super frozen. You know what? I thought of a good comparison. Like if you're a strawberry daiquiri person or you're a frozen margarita person, then you might dig it, I guess, more frozen. But I am more of I like margaritas and ice. You know what I'm saying? And then line them up. You line them up, man. Keep them coming, son. Yeah, don't stop, man. I like the margaritas on ice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, frozen is okay. I mean, I'll drink them if you're buying them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys, man. Peace out.